Hello, everybody outside there. Welcome to Sunday Beat on Eden Media Podcast that comes on your way every single Sunday from 3 to 4. Today, we are diving into the world of cultural diversity. Particularly, we are talking about the Kuku Madi Festival. Joining us today in the studio is the brain behind this mighty event that has been happening for the past 3 years. Yes, my guest, welcome.
Thanks so much.
Yes, can you briefly introduce yourself to the audience?
You can call me ISB. That's my common name. Yes, Team I Business.
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much.
Business. How do you feel being hosted today on Eden Media Podcast?
I am so grateful. Parent. Yeah, those are two different languages because we are talking about Maritime Festival.
Okay, let us straight away switch to the conversation properly. I want you to clear the wave and answer this question for me very well. What inspired the idea of Kuku Madi Festival?
First and foremost, the inspiration that I got in joining these two tribes together is one thing. If I can remember, in 21st of September, that was in 2014, there was some civil war, which is a border conflict between the Kukus and Malays, whereby almost more than 20 people died during that civil conflict.
Yes.
So I've been following closely what could be the issue between Kukus and the Malays, and these two tribes. Through the order since 1953, the Kukus and Madi from 1953 up to 1998.
That's true.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, Kuku ti Madi so this thing has brought unity, love, and togetherness between the two tribes. But the major concern about this event is I'm concentrating about the youth, because we, as the youth, we are the future leaders
of tomorrow.
Yes.
Exactly what you have said has really opened my ears very well, and it has given me the knowledge. You are trying to say the Kuku and Madi are brought together always by a number of factors. You clearly say that these two people can also have intermarriage between them.
Not they can have, but
they have been having intermarriage.
Yes, intermarriage.
And that is the fact. Many Kukus have got married to Madi men, and many Madi also men got married to Kuku ladies.
That's the point.
And not only naming, but also during traditional marriages.
But the name that I go maybe is similar to Madi and Kuku. The common name is Taban.
Taban
is a Taban in Kuku,
and Taban
in Madi.
Exactly.
Yes. Even in Kakwas, it's there.
That is very good.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Also, let me track back. Traditional marriages, things that do happen during marriages. Also, there's a lot of similarities. First of all, in a Madi, like if a young child is being born, as they're coming to give a name for that child, always there is a certain kind of traditional food that is being cooked. In local language, we call it oso. That also is being cooked and people eat without salt. And in Kukulan, the same thing also happened. So, meaning these are all factors that has been bringing the Kuku and the Madi culture together.
Yes.
The traditional dances they have.
And Awad also.
Awad also they eat.
Yeah.
Do you know that in Kuku they have this traditional dance called Mure and Kore? The same thing apply to Madi. Meaning, still there are some factors that are still they are trying to join Madi and Kuku together, right?
And that's the same reason why I brought this two tribes to come together as one culture. Because we share the similarities.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let me ask the second question. I business. You are the main man behind the Kuku Madi Chain Festival. How has the Kuku Chain Festival impacted the relationship between these two people? Particularly the Kuku Madi Chain Festival. How has it impacted the relationship between these two people, the Kuku and Madi?
For the past 3 years now.
My business. Why have you named this event to be Kuku Madi Chain Festival? Why have you given that particular name?
Very good answer. Very good question. When you mention Kuku Madi Chain Festival, these are how many? 4 different words. Kuku Madi Chain Festival. 4 different words. Right? Kuku, this is a tribe. Madi is a different specific tribe. Now, chain, when you come to chain chain. Madi said you are
Nyori.
nyari. So nyari, nyorokoreng gonna tell you first hold my hand. This is nyari. Now another person will come that side. I'll hold the other hand. This is what?
This is
We are
chain.
chaining together.
Okay.
Because
Meaning
of
that
the
is
history.
that lock.
That lock. Because there's a history between Madis and Kukus whereby there's a wrangles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that the chain in there, kara alogani so Madi Kukus kara alogani, we bring love and togetherness.
Yes.
And that's the meaning of this event.
Okay.
Yes, festival is always talking about culture, what so everyone knows what's meant by festival. And, yeah.
So that's why you have named it to be Kuku
Madi
Chain Festival.
So we are chaining together.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going for commercial break, and when we come back, expect more vibe, because here I'm with a big man in the building, the man behind the Kuku Madi Chain Festival, iBusiness, the youngest entrepreneur, event organizer, the best among the best. Big up on yourself. iBusiness, as we enter into the fourth edition of the Kuku Madi Chain Festival, what do you expect from people outside there?
One major thing that we're expecting from fans, since the event is all about Kuku Madi Chain Festival, we're expecting love, togetherness, and promoting peace. And how can we do this? It's through entertainment. That's why we are bringing in this event. Majorly, we are targeting youth, and this youth we are bringing targeting the music industry. Because through what is bringing youth together, it's organized as the event this work as a party, and this thing it attracts a lot of youth to come in, and that's one reason why we are targeting the music industry to bring us to the youth together and then chain as the Kuku Madi Chain Festival.
Can you briefly tell us the activities that are going to take place on that day, so that the people outside there can exactly know what they are going to come for on that particular day?
Of course, activities, we have planned so many activities for that day. This event is going to start during the day, and during the day we will have blood donation that will benefit the communities. Blood cannot be bought.
But
Yes, so we are going to have blood donation here, which will be during the day. Then we will have the traditional food that will be cooked. The Kukus will have this. Midi.
Yes. So Midi will be there on that day.
Midi is there. Obviously.
Definitely, I must be part of this event.
We also have how do you call this?
Lapena?
Not lapena. Also, yes. Also with the word though.
Okay.
Kata.
This is good.
Yes, that's the thing we are going to cook on that very day. Then we also have the local drinks. Kuku, they have their kenyimoros. Then the Madi, they also have
the Lojuru. What about Lojuru? But Lojuru must be there also. Lojuru belongs to the Madi.
Since we're in the city,
Moyo.
maybe we can.
Okay, thank you so much.